out soon. And of course, they're partnering with the Street Fighter V to do some amazing stuff. Important sponsor here for Combo Breaker. Check out the good people at Mad Catz and look forward to what they have in store for Street Fighter V in the stick department.
So up next is going to be CCG Air against Kangaroo. Now, like we said, we mentioned Kangaroo and how impressed we were with him.
Yeah.
I was talking with Rick, the guy who runs this whole shindig, and apparently Kangaroo started hanging around with their scene a few years ago, and at the time, couldn't do a Dragon Punch. And since then, he's really put in the work, and here he is in top 8 at a big-time major. And I love his Dudley. Yeah, look, very strong-looking Dudley. And
in a distinctly different style, I feel, than Smug as well. Like, he's happy to play from a slightly longer range, a little bit more measured approach, doesn't go in quite as hard. Smug, of course, has made his name on incredible decisions up close and being able to sort of smell blood coursing through a fearful opponent. Kangaroo has a slightly more tempered approach to the character. But I think it's going to be a really interesting matchup, especially against Air, who's playing such a strong control game. And we've talked repeatedly about how much we like to switch to Poison, how it
Poison
seems
makes
to
a lot of
fit
sense.
his natural instincts as a player.
Agreed.
I do think that on paper this is a tough matchup for Dudley, but if you can get him to overextend, obviously that explosive damage is something that Poison definitely lacks. Nice dash
I love the movement, yep. It's going to be all about getting, for Air, all about zoning with those fireballs, all about being mobile and not being predictable with where he's going to be.
Exactly, and it may be possible that Kangaroo lacks a little bit of experience against Poison, still not a super common character.
She does have good corner pressure. It looks like Air was trying to make that happen, but nice.
And there's the damage.
The stun already?
Wow. Oh, a little bit of a drop.
I love the backdash.
Yeah, that was a super
range.
smart, right? Just close it down. Don't even present that possibility.
And now Kangaroo with the life lead.
And look what Air is not doing. Throwing fireballs.
Well, with Ultra 1 on that bottom right there, that can be a little risky.
Yes.
Yes, red
focus into the Ultra.
W Ultra, is that going to be enough? Yes, it is. Okay.
I was like, if the Ultra combo doesn't do at least 5%, after 2 hits, you know there's trouble.
Some are like that.
Scaling is extreme, yeah. Going in hard this time, not letting him get the space. Oh, caught on the back end. Oh, baits it out.
Yeah, I definitely understand that decision from Kangaroo, but great job by Air to let that happen.
Kangaroo dancing on the outside. Gotta constantly threaten to try and come in as Dudley without paying too high a price in terms of the nickel and dime kind of damage Poison is all about. Burns a lot of meter for follow-on. Super smooth. It is one of the liabilities Air has had. He often goes at first pressure. He will often go to the uppercut, which is not the greatest uppercut, but it pays off for him there.
Oh, hold on though. Kangaroo really just needs one more mix-up. One more here. Oh no! Crouch medium kick takes up the space.
2 strong rounds.
Loser's side here. You see Air on the right side of your screen.
Kangaroo doesn't look too concerned. A little advice from the mean saltine. Training coach. Lovely floral print.
That's a nice shirt.
Yeah. It's rare that you see a fashion choice that works as well for a strapping young man as it might for a grandmother.
Are you ready? Fight!
Well, let's see if Kangaroo can do anything differently this time. Oh, okay. Hey, there's a pretty big start. Pretty different start.
Oh,
still invincible.
Flexing a little bit, lets him get away with one there.
Nice link by Air. Now he's out of the corner.
Going back in. Represents throw with the
Really? I don't think that was intentional, but that worked out great. Yeah, I don't think he meant to do that. Okay.
There it is. That's but it doesn't land. Wow.
I guess you just have to think that Air's gonna know.
Now like Kangaroo on tilt. Yeah.
Air is enough of a science sort of player that he's probably not gonna do things like that.
He is the guy
without some level of safety.
Yeah, he knows every stage in these Poison setups 2-3 moves ahead. Set up that basic medium pressure.
This is it. The fight we've all been waiting for. It happens now.
Decides to go in. Feels like Kangaroo's being a little too passive.
Well, it seems like it's pretty tough for him to get in.
Oh, it's extremely tough. That's why on paper I think this is a real tough match for Dudley.
Yeah. Air fighting from the corner, but just briefly, Kangaroo backed off a little bit.
And Air is not uncomfortable in these situations at all. Okay, catches him again. Just wanted to get back to that open screen space and gets away with it. Kangaroo not able to stop him. He's got a lot more backdashes and fireballs to come. That Ultra 1 slowing it down a little bit. Oh!
Those few times when Kangaroo has had pressure, that's been what Air's done. Oh, did he get baited? He got baited.
Yeah.
Air trying to throw out buttons that look like fireball startup. And Kangaroo thought he saw one.
And the frustration there, the frustration meter, not visible on screen, but building up there for Kangaroo.
Yeah, really.
With the Ultra.
Only just one. Oh, maybe one more chance.
And Air spending a lot of meter there to try and close it out with some surprise pressure. Nice answer by Kangaroo.
Yeah, well, Dudley's going to need a few more things for him.
But if anybody can do
chance.
it. Okay, finds the throw. I like the decision by Air not to challenge it, but we'll see if he can make it pay off.
All that chip is real right now.
Yes. Okay,
oh, even the time, 8 seconds. I just don't know if he can do it right now. He doesn't get it. CCG Air takes it 2 games to 0.
The low jab, chipping it out. And again, this is, I talked about this when we were top 16 or top 32 yesterday, how I'd watched Air in some of his early pool round matches get really blown out in certain circumstances. And as a player of a control character, that's can be really sort of threatening to your mental well-being. You know, you're playing your control game and then things just all fall apart. Watching him recover in those sets to eventually claim the victory was really impressive to me. So I really like the way he's sort of mentally leveled up. Adarc, another great manufacturer of important gaming hardware. They've got a great sale going on this weekend. It's a coupon code. Get $10 off anytime you order $50 or more with the code CB2015. Or if you're over $100, you've got a $15 coupon code coming your way with the code Combo Breaker, and that is over at 8arc.com. They're in all the usual social outlets that we know and love. And yeah, check them out, and maybe you find something, maybe you don't, but give them a buzz. They'll surprise you.
So waiting in winners finals are Ricky and Knuckle2, and in losers remaining are Justin Wong versus Sabin.
Yes. And
Air versus Wolfcrone. And it's going to be Justin Wong against TS Sabin. That's the next matchup here. So for Justin,
although we've got Crone sitting down up there.
Yeah, but Jabali just called
giving him the boot.
So yeah.
I like the Crone fishing hat combo with a shirt that sort of looks like a fishing vest.
Makes sense.
I like to try and spot upcoming fashion trends. You know how that important that is to me. Yeah, I just think it's. I like to imagine a fisherman trend maybe burgeoning out of Michigan.
So Justin probably going to go with Rufus.
I would imagine in this situation, yeah, because he's obviously very familiar with what Sabin's got to show him, and Sabin kind of feeling himself on the Dawson front, and I think not without reason. He really took Ricky right to the limit. It came down to the final couple of hits there, and could have gone either way, because in the game that he did win in that 3-game set, he kind of blew him out.
That was
Ricky did not look like
Ricky Rufus.
She knew what was doing. Yeah, that was Ricky Rufus.
Yeah. And of course, Art just beat K-Brad. Cammy
going the distance. With
probably
Dawson.
even worse than Rufus.
Yeah.
For Dawson. So definitely Art, has the ability to do this. Yeah.
If anyone does, Art's got it.
Pretty
that
much.
said, Art also not always the best at personal time and sleep management in tournament situations. We are getting late in the day on Sunday. He might be running out of gas in the tank. So we'll see. Maybe he's backstage slamming a Mega Man energy drink.
Well, in the meantime, you can get a glimpse of part of the crowd right there for Street Fighter. A bunch of people have showed up to watch this top 8. Yep, there's the front. Justin's already sat down waiting. I'm just waiting for Art.
Could be some Arturo shenanigans.
Yeah. Okay. He's coming. He's walking up.
Trying to put Justin on tilt here with some advanced strats.
Yeah.
Hollywood entrance. He's talking to his agent. Now he's
going
backstage.
He goes backstage.
Very smooth.
He's got to come out for...
the old shake and bake. He's going to be descending from a harness.
Yep, that'll be smoke.
Which won't go wrong at all or get caught on his crotch in an awkward situation. Combo breaker sparing no expense on staging this year. With the harness is really, you know, some next level stuff.
Yeah, okay, there he is.
Arturo
again, I'm sure it's going to be Dalsum. It's going to be a question of whether he can continue to zone out with, if he can pick the right buttons at the right time. Ultimately, look, that's what Dalsum comes down to. Did you pick the right anti-air? If you didn't,
right, you die.
You die.
Yeah, you get to die.
You just lost.
Yes.
And it's really tough to recover if you ever do pick the wrong buttons. You know, Art is I think the best Dalsum at the scramble right now. He's really good at being in those situations where neither party has the clear advantage, and somehow he comes away with it. With the character,
backdash, short slide into EX Flame,
back shorts, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, he's really been doing a lot better at that.
He looks very comfortable.